Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Tank Bigsby here with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. They give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first one on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Love with it on 1st down. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Love to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Now Love on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air. Love. This is all target to Christian Watson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Love now on 1st and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
He started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Another Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts now from the gun. Now here he goes again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
13 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and
You know, these are the
goal
type of
at
plays that
9-yard
really
line.
get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
1 yard on the play.
Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be third and goal from the 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole.
And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. The field goal team is out, and if he can make this and push this to a 2-possession ball game. Elliott connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. third. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thrown on first down, Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to work this down to the 32. And on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first, all down to the 26.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on third. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to go. It's Love. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They go play fake with Hurts. He's keeping it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He lost that football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
Let's go.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles in trouble with second and 15. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Hurts. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Love. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
43 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 23-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, Love. Finds him over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this player reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw. Here's Love. Has it down close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 7.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts on first down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronx, Xavier McKinney.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Now Love on the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off here to Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And he drives forward for a little. Maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Play fake, it's Love. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
A 24-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through, and that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. And they'll play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Hurts setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation. You also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 now from the 30. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Love. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strap. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for the Packers.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Kicks the handoff, now Love. This one's caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing, it's Love. Downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
4 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action. Love. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Loves to throw again. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Eagles 10.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Love now on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot with 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They stick with Jacobs. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Doorstep of that red zone, another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down too.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Love. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 7.
Field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He brings it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the
It's crazy how Madden hates the Eagles like everybody else when they're the only team that gave him a shot at any kind of an NFL career.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And it's not
Okay, now I'll be playing how it's going to look for real, where I control my boys, the Philadelphia Eagles. Stay tuned after these messages.
This has been another edition of the NFL.
About 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. About 20, 25 minutes.
I'm Kate Scott.
So hope to see you there. I've seen somebody watching. Come back and we'll watch the real Sim.